Morning, everybody. I am Michelle with Fun and Key West, and it is Tasty Tuesday. And today we're talking all about key lime pie. And no, I'm not going to do a live demo of making a key lime pie, but I will put in the comments below a link to one of my. It's the Publix replica recipe, and you all seem to really enjoy that one. But I thought I'd talk about it because it might be a really neat twist to have a key lime pie at one of your as a holiday dessert. If you can't get to Key West, bring Key West to you. And we talk about that a lot in our island inspired recipe section. So, um, we know that key lime pie originated in the late 1800s and is reportedly discovered, created in the Florida Keys. Specifically, we want to say Key West. And, it's one of those recipes and things that you have to try whenever you're in Key West or the Florida Keys. And we talk about that all the time. Go try them all. There's all kinds of different things. You know, um, there's modern twists to the classic recipe, and there's different crust options. And do you put, meringue on or no meringue, or whipped cream or no whipped cream? And so let's just kind of talk about some of the things that you would want to make sure you consider when you're making your key lime pie, either for a holiday dessert or come summertime. So you're going to there's a difference between limes that you get in the grocery store and key limes. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but you can buy bottled cheap key lime juice. Most grocery stores carry it, but you could obviously go online and order it from Kermit's, and there's other places. Very important that you have fresh, good eggs, because those egg yolks are going to be what's going to be the texture and create the creaminess of the pie. So if there's a chemical reaction, it's all science, I know. But we're going to make sure that those eggs are fresh and good. And you're going to use sweetened condensed milk. I'm telling you, it makes the pie. It's for that real key lime pie texture that we're going for. And your pie crust. Traditional is graham cracker. So you take graham cracker crumbs and you mix them with melted butter and a little bit of brown sugar or regular sugar, and that creates an amazing crust. So again, key limes, they're small, they're tart, and they're native to the Florida Keys. And they're not to be confused with the Persian limes or the ordinary limes that you see at the grocery store. You're going to get a totally different flavor if you use a regular lime. Now, that's not saying if you can't get key lime juice or find key limes that your pie is going to be horrible. It's just not going to be key lime pie. It'll be lime pie. I think it's kind of cool to take a little bit of zest of the lime and put it into the filling. I know it takes it totally out of the traditional, but it has that little extra flavor and that little extra zing to it. You're going to want a really smooth consistency. And so if you're really good at whisking by hand, go for it. But if your hand mixer has one of those whisk attachments, that is going to create that really creamy texture that you're going to want. So let's talk crust options. We know that the classic is graham cracker crust. And you're going to take the graham crackers, and the melted butter and all that. You're going to put them in your pie plate, and you're going to pre-bake that. So you're going to blind bake it is what they call it, I guess. And make sure that it's all nice and set. You can take and buy the graham crackers and whip them up in your food processor, or just buy regular graham cracker crumbs. That's totally up to you. Here's some other options. It's holiday season and you want to do something extra special. Why not do a shortbread crust? Wouldn't that be good? Because, key lime and cookies, and, to me, it's just it's a cookie and a pie together. If you're really short on time, they make those pre-made graham cracker crust pies that, shells that you can buy. So don't feel like you have to do everything from scratch. Always, go with what works for you and fits your schedule. So the classic recipe of key lime pie is you whisk together the egg yolks and sweetened condensed milk and the fresh key lime juice until it's all smooth. You pour that into the pie crust and then you bake it off. And then it should have a pale yellow color. If it's bright green, it's got food coloring in it. We don't want that. So that's your traditional. It's going to set, it's going to be nice, it's going to be gorgeous. A modern twist in some recipes include putting cream cheese in, so you get that zing and that little creamier texture instead of being a little airier and lighter. Maybe sour cream, a thin layer on top as it bakes creates that different texture level. I've seen some recipes that do that. If you're trying to go dairy free, you could always use coconut milk. That would be a little interesting twist on it. As you serve the pie, remember you're going to have to let it chill and make sure that, if you're going to chill it in the refrigerator, I put plastic wrap over the top so it doesn't get that skin, but sometimes it sticks. So figure out how it best works for your refrigerator. And you can serve it, here's the thing, you can serve it with fresh whipped cream or Cool Whip, or you can put meringue on top, whatever you like. And if you don't like any at all on it, then don't put any at all on it. Like I said, we can serve it with, the whipping cream. You can garnish it with lime slices. How about candied lime slices? Ooh, that would be good, huh? So I think a key lime pie is perfect for the holidays. And because it's not a heavy dessert. You've had all this heavy food and you want something a little lighter and refreshing. So, and it's very simple to make. It's usually standard ingredients that you can find at most grocery stores. The key lime juice, if it's not in your baking section, check over, and most grocery stores have beer and wine, or they have mixers that you can buy for your cocktails. Check there. Usually you've got Nellie's is in there, but it's used a lot in cocktails, and so they'll put it over there. So have I convinced you to do a key lime pie for the holidays? Again, I will put in the comments below our link to our copycat Publix recipe for key lime pie, but I want you to put in the comments below, do you make key lime pie? Do you like key lime pie? Are you thinking about key lime pie for the holidays? And if you are you going to make it? Are you going to order it? Are you going to pick it up at the grocery store? What are you all doing? And if you're not doing key lime pie, tell me what you are having for dessert so that maybe I can copy you. So let me kind of go over some real quick tips so that if you are doing key lime pie, will have the best quality key lime pie. First and foremost, use fresh key lime juice. If you can't find key limes, again, you can buy key lime juice bottled. Don't skip on the egg yolks and the condensed milk. It's got to be the sweetened condensed milk. I know. Here's the thing. Christmas calories don't count. So go for it. It's always best to do a homemade crust, but if time does not allow you to do that, then, there's other options out there. And always have time to chill that pie so that it gets its full set and the texture that is going to remind you of every bite that you have when you're visiting Key West. So with that, we talk about food all the time because it's Tasty Tuesday. So I'm going to tell you to head over to FunInKeyWest.com. Check out our island-inspired recipes. These are recipes that take into account items that you can usually find at any grocery store and that you can recreate that island vibe, that Key West taste, that flavor at home whenever you're missing the Keys and you can't be in Key West. In the meantime, tell me what recipe you're shooting for and going to be on your holiday table this season. And we'll talk to you tomorrow.